David Bowie. With 27 studio albums and a musical career that spans 5 decades, he is one of the most celebrated and loved artists of all time. Space Oddity, Life on Mars, Starman, all iconic songs. But there's a little more to these songs than just being iconic. They're all about space. Not all of David Bowie's songs are about space, but a great number of them are. More so than most other artists. Off the top of my head, I could probably list 6 or so that are either about space or space related. And I'm sure that if I listened to all of his albums, I would probably find a great deal more. And that seems a bit odd to me. This could only mean one thing. David Bowie loved space. You might even say that he was obsessed with it. On his 69th birthday, January 8th, 2016, Bowie released his final studio album. He died 2 days later. His body was cremated, and his ashes were scattered in Indonesia, or so they say. Fast forward 2 years later to February 6th, 2018, and Elon Musk is about to launch his most powerful rocket yet. The payload for this rocket would be his personal 2008 Tesla Roadster. And sitting in the seat of his car, a mannequin, wearing a SpaceX spacesuit. Note that I put the word mannequin in quotations. They named the mannequin Starman. Now, that didn't seem too odd to me at first, considering it's going to space to live with the stars for basically forever. But during the launch, at the point where the car came out of its protective shell, they played the song Life on Mars. A David Bowie song. Not only that, but the car is playing Starman, another Bowie song, on loop for eternity. I still didn't make the connection for another 2 months when I was looking through the dwindling CD section at Target with one of my friends when I came across one of David Bowie's albums. I started talking about the launch and the song being played on loop, and while I was looking at the album cover, I said to myself, Starman. David Bowie is Starman. And that was the point that it all made sense. David Bowie was fascinated with space. And anyone fascinated with space is also fascinated by Elon Musk. Bowie, being a very rich and famous person, probably met with Musk at some point to talk about space stuff. I can imagine the two of them sitting around, smoking a joint, and Bowie just casually bringing up wanting to go to space. And Elon's like, yeah man, we can probably do that. Bowie died in 2016. 2 years later, a rocket has been built for no other reason than just 'cause man, space car. I believe Bowie met with Elon, had a casual, not-so-serious conversation about being launched into space as the ultimate funeral, and that led to a serious conversation that turned into reality after a large payment. Or maybe Elon's just a big Bowie fan, so he did it for free. Ultimately, we'll never know for sure, and we can only speculate. But I think if anyone deserves to have their body launched into space, it's definitely David Bowie.
Cell booster, boost back, shutdown. Center core, boost back, shutdown.